Welcome to Effective Living TV with your host, Ricardo Miller. Here you will find engaging conversations to help you create a life you don't need to take a vacation from.
There comes a time in your life when you just have to decide that you're not going to keep doing the same thing to expect a different result. You just got to come to that point. Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, and this evening I just wanted to get before you for a few minutes and say, you got to do the work. You got to do the work. As we fastly approach the month of September, the question is, are you doing the work to become the person that you were created to be? One of the things that I teach is days are expensive. A day wasted is a day you'll never have again, and you have been given an opportunity to be alive in a time where your gifting and the potential that's within you is needed within the world. You need to pay attention to you. You need to understand that if days are expensive and you've been given a day and you've been given a week and you've been given a month and you've been given this year, you've got to tell yourself every day, when I go to bed, I'm going to bed with determination I'm going to bed with satisfaction and waking up with determination of giving myself my best chance of producing at a higher level. Here's a couple of things you want to do. Okay, here's a couple of things you want to do. You want to evaluate your life and ask yourself the hard questions. How am I doing? How am I doing? Now, there are a lot of people say, Coach, you're not saying anything I don't know. The question is how's that working for you? Just knowing it. Okay, so how is my life working for me? Okay, evaluate your life. Where am I? How am I doing? That's number one. Number two, okay, am I making the type of money I deserve? Okay, am I making the type of money my educational background says I should be making? My talents, my giftings, am I moving towards the network that really speaks to who I am? Or are you talented and broke? Are you gifted and still find yourself limited? I'm telling you, I'm not trying to bash you. I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to help you to understand nothing will change until you change. So you have to evaluate yourself. And number two, you got to ask yourself, hold on, man. I went to school to get a degree. I have a certification in a particular subject. I have done the work to become an expert in this subject matter. Why am it that I'm living paycheck to paycheck? Why is it that I'm not living at the level that I should be living when it comes to my finances? Now, the next question I'm going to ask you is, how well are you managing the vehicle God has given you to fulfill your assignment? What vehicle, Coach? Your body. Your body is the vehicle God uses to fulfill your assignment. How are you doing with your body? How are you doing with your body? Overall, are you taking care of your body? Are you drinking water? Are you exercising? Are you making sure that you're servicing this body to a degree that you could be able to say, you know what, I would love to be alive for another 10 years, another 20 years, and I'm doing my part to make sure that this body holds its own. You can't be lazy when it comes to your health. You can't be lazy when it comes to your health. You're going to have to be responsible with taking care of your health. Okay? So whatever you can do, you should do. Whatever you've been told or taught, at some point, you now need to make a commitment to incorporate that in your life. At this season, this is no time for you to be playing Russian roulette with your health. Let me say that again. Your body is the vehicle God uses to fulfill your assignment. You have to make room for planning on how to take care of your body every day. Even your automobile, your car demands that you service it to ensure that it can continue to give you a good return on your investment. Okay? When your body expires, your time is up. So, I want you to live a long and healthy life. As a matter of fact, I am praying that for those of you that are dealing with some kind of medical illness and sickness in your body, that God will supernaturally heal you and bring you to a strength and rejuvenate you to a place where you're back to your youthful self. And as you find yourself back to your youthful self, as you find yourself having strength again, please don't make the mistake of not taking care of your body. Coach, what can I do to take care of my body? Practical things. 5 practical things. Number 1, watch what you eat. Watch what you're putting in this body of yours. Okay? Watch what you're putting in this body of yours. Number 2, adequate rest. Okay? TV watching is not adequate rest. Laying down and strolling on social media is not adequate rest. I'm talking about learning how to shut it down. Maybe you may need to get some blacked out curtains, maybe learn to leave your phone in another room, turn off the device, and just learn how to get adequate rest. Healthy, good rest. Get a good pillow. Make sure you invest in a good mattress. And you just tell yourself, I'm going to learn how to make sure that this body of mine is getting adequate rest. Okay, number 3. Okay, here's another one. Okay, I'm at number 3 or number 4. Here's what I want you to do. Make sure you do your annual checkups. Make sure you do your due diligence in getting an annual checkup. Go ahead and make sure you get those appointments with your dentist. Go get your eyes checked out. Okay, get your hearing checked out. Okay, as a matter of fact, go ahead and make an appointment with your therapist once a year. You say, well, I'm doing well. Just go ahead and say, I want to talk. Just want to make sure that I'm in a good place. So I just want to make sure my mental state is fine. I want to make sure my dental health is good. I want to make sure my hearing is good. I want to make sure when I do my annual physical, my heart is good. Check out. You want to check out for cancer. For the men, you want to check out for prostate cancer, breast cancer, ladies. Listen, go ahead and do your part. Okay? It's better to be safe than sorry. Okay? In addition, last but not least, do some exercise. Do some exercise. Go walking, join a gym, join a fitness club. Get to stepping, people. Take care of your body. The world is busy, man. And there is so much going on in the world that if you want to die today, guess what? This world ain't stopping. But while you're here, if you can prolong your life, why not prolong it? If you can find yourself living another 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, why not do the work to make sure that this body is at its best kept state to meet the demands of the time God has given you? I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. For those of you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we're having our Effective Living meetup on Saturday morning. Yep, you heard me correctly. We're doing our 5K run walk. I mean, we got people registering who are 75 years old, 71 years old, 70, 73 years old, 65. I mean, I'm not on a good season. I love this. I love this. Because here's the deal. When you're 70, you could still be given another 20, man. And what you do with your body, even at 70, still speaks to the fact that when you make it to 80, you want to be vibrant. Okay, while you're 80, you say, well, I'm not as young as I used to be, but I can still walk. Okay? And somebody said, well, I'm 27. I don't want to be around older people. Well, you should go with the older people and walk with them and say, hey, if you talk to me about what I should be knowing and learning and doing in this season of my life, hang with those who have made it to where you're hoping to make it. That's a word for somebody. So on Saturday morning, we're going to come together, and it's going to be considered our third annual Effective Living 5K run walk. I would love for you to join us. This is going to be so good. This is going to be awesome. And here's the deal. It's affordable. As a matter of fact, I have a deal for those who are registering this week. You get my Effective Living t-shirt, and you get the Effective Living book, Why Supplies Last. If you register this week, you can even register on the spot on Saturday. So before you go to bed, go to ricardomiller.com and register for the 5K. Let's show up together and let's have a great time. Hey, I've invited a DJ to come out. We got a DJ, and we're going to be doing some line dancing to have some fun. And we're going to warm up and exercise, and then we're going to go ahead and do a nice brisk run or walk, whichever one you decide. I just know this. I want to help as many people do right with themselves. Okay? You got to invest in you. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. You've got to decide, hey, I'm going to do my due diligence to make sure that as I get older, I'm also getting better. A part of that is doing whatever you can in small, practical ways to improve your life on this journey. God bless you guys. Check this out. Don't miss Saturday.